My name is Roseanne Abrahamson. My Native American name is Tsovanate. I'm part of the Uto Aztecan people. And as far as my tribal identity, I'm Shoshone and I'm Bannock, which is Northern Paiute. And as you know, the Shoshonean people encompass the western United States, California, Oregon, Nevada, Idaho, as far east as Oklahoma. As you know, the Comanches are Shoshones. And my specific identity, I guess you could say my specific identity, I'm Agaidika. I'm Lemhi Shoshone. I'm Agaidika. And I originally come from the central Idaho region. Shoshonean people and the Paiute people were very closely connected. In fact, some of them have taken the language and have merged it to some context because they are so similar. I come from a very famous American Indian woman. Through my father's side, my great-grandfather was a direct descendant of Sacagawea's brother. So through that bloodline, I'm related through blood to Sacagawea. My people here extend here in Northern California on down into Southern California. And I'm here, I'm working with a United Auburn Indian community to help them and aid their children in learning and preserving their history, their culture, their language, all aspects of their identity. The Shoshone component of my identity and the Bannock component of my identity are of the Uto Aztecan people. Uto Aztecan people share commonalities in many of their foods, many aspects of their cultures, and as you know, in different areas, they may add to their diet. But we do have the general beliefs about food. There's certain foods we don't eat, and there's certain foods that we do eat. But our commonality is number one, the salmon. Fish. Fish is a very important component of our culture because Native American people, especially of the Shoshonean people, if they have access to it, respect the fish because the fish was the first one who gave of himself to feed the people. We eat a lot of roots. We know wild onions, wild carrots. We collect bitterroot, anything that is within the root basis. We also eat berries. I would like to share with the children that come to this museum, I'd like to share with you a little bit about what it was like to grow up as a young Native American child. All I can say is that it's really wonderful to know who you are and to know where you come from. And as a Native American person, to know your songs and to know your dances and to know your language and to know that your people originated on this land, it just makes you proud to be the first American. But I think the most important thing to remember and the most important teaching that I was taught as a child is to remember who you are, know who you are, and be proud of who you are, and be appreciative of other cultures and the lessons and the ideas and the things that they come and share with you. And that was the most wonderful thing that I learned.